Hi everybody, I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are
Our Fan Plays Games.
Yeah. And welcome to our preview of Wizards & Co., sponsored by Sinister Fish Games.
Now family, we played with a prototype, but you can check out this game on Kickstarter right now. So let's hear from Starla with an overview of the game.
The High Necromancer is dead, and his unguarded dungeons are ripe for plunder. There's just one problem. The enchanted treasure vaults can only be breached by a wizard. And in this game, you just happen to be a wizard, and a greedy one at that. Wizards & Co. is a strategic board game where players collect valuable magical artifacts and sets of gemstones by placing creature cards face up and face down around an octagonal dungeon board. When no more cards can be placed on a dungeon, a battle takes place where creature abilities are triggered in clockwise order. When the dust settles, loot is distributed accordingly, and the game goes on until a set number of dungeons has been cleared. In the end, the wizard with the most successful crew and the most points wins. And company.
Yes.
And there's a lot of company around.
It's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people going in and out of these dungeons.
We have monsters and all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
You know, this is a fantasy-themed game.
Yeah, it's straight up fantasy.
Yes, it is.
You know, you got the wizards, you have the dungeons, and you have these monsters that you see in different, like, you know, fantasy, you know, movies and things like that. And games and stuff, you know. Like I have a Minotaur right here. Minotaur, baby. Yeah, I'm coming through hard.
It's kind of dark, but not dark because you're in these dungeons. But the monsters and stuff that they put together are kind of comical.
Yeah, well, you know, the theme tells you straight off, you're a thief.
Oh, yeah.
And you're a greedy one at that. It tells you you're greedy.
Yes.
Yes, you are greedy. So you want everything in every one of the dungeons. So that's why.
You're going to get a whole group of monsters and creatures to help you take everything you can from your opponents.
You try to get your crew.
That's right.
To take out the other crew.
That's right.
So you can get some stuff.
Get all their stuff.
So it's a wide. So it's setting up for what you know that's gonna come.
Exactly.
It's setting up. The theme sets you up and say, okay, you see all these nice things in the, you know, the dungeon, but the dungeon got some issues.
Oh, lots of issues.
Dungeon got some issues, family. It got some issues.
As you start working in this dungeon and putting all your creatures and stuff in there and placing them, at some point it's gonna be too many of y'all in the dungeon.
Yes, and you're gonna have to fight it out.
And when it's too many of y'all in the dungeon, you're gonna have a battle.
Yes, but you know, with the, you know, the artwork and components, very colorful.
Very colorful.
And
I think the components are solid. I mean, they've got wooden components in here, which are solid.
But you know, this is a prototype, so things are gonna change.
It is a prototype, and things will change.
And things will have to change for some certain items.
Yeah, because I mean, they've got a lot of different colorful gems, and they put a black gem in the game, and they were considering the black gem as a cursed gem. But the publisher is going to do something really progressive and change that out and make it a gray gem, so that the black gem will not be associated with things that are bad or cursed. And I think that's a real progressive move.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that
a progressive move.
Because you know, I was a little disturbed by, you know, the black gem being the bad gem.
Everything black is bad, but you know, that's not the way it should be. And so they're going to fix that, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, but other than that, you know, the artwork on the dungeons are really cool.
Yes.
Because it makes you feel like you are going into a dungeon, and how they kind of split it up where, you know, you have to go into the areas where the stairs are to put your cards. And he kind of mixed it up a little because you got 4 of these, you know, dungeons.
Yeah, because they flip over.
Yeah, they flip over the double-sided. So, and the art is really cool, really different. So I like that. It keeps you in the theme.
Yes.
That you're robbing.
You're taking.
You're robbing.
And the things for you to take, including the gemstones, you've got enchantment cards.
Yes.
And then you've got artifact tiles or tiles that you can take. So there are things you want. So you want to make sure you have some kind of majority or some really good monsters or creatures in there so that you can take out everybody else.
And everything looks, you know, on theme, on point.
Everything's on theme.
You know, on point.
They're quality. I mean, the boards are really nice quality.
The boards are
the
quality.
cards are nice. The artwork is fantasy. They're creatures.
And we always got to remember, this is a prototype.
It is a prototype.
Now, let's talk about the gameplay.
Well, the gameplay is vicious.
It's take that. Now, family, it's take that.
It's
so
vicious.
You're going to have to be ready to get your feelings hurt.
Yes.
Yes.
You will be upset.
Yes.
Especially when you played your best creatures and you think you got it, and then your opponent
flips over that card.
Comes along, and you don't know
Yes.
what that card was that he had turned face down.
Yes.
And then he turns it over, and it negates all the work you've done.
It takes out some of your monsters, so
Yes.
you can't get some of those gems that you're sitting next to. Then on some cards, they can flip you around, take you different places in the dungeon, or even just take you out of the dungeon all the way.
Yeah, yeah.
So it is vicious.
It's vicious.
It is take that, but it's fun.
It's fun. Yeah, because some cards are going to be face up.
Yes, it is.
Some cards are going to be face down.
Yeah, you have the
and
either or,
the
or you can
either
just, or you can put no cards in there.
Yeah, so it just depends on what the dungeon has and what you want or what you're trying to
And what
acquire.
strategy you want to put down.
Yeah.
Because you got to put down a strategy because it makes you. And then you have the same set of cards.
Yeah.
So in each one of your decks. So you have to really see what you want to do.
Yeah, it's interesting because I know when we were playing, I got totally frustrated because
Yes.
I really thought I had this one dungeon.
Yes.
I had it.
Yes, but
But
then
then he had a mystery card.
Yes.
Not fun.
Yes.
Not fun.
And I took it out and got what I needed. Actually, I won.
You did?
Yes.
That's why I was saying that was
Yes.
not fun.
No, it was
not,
fun.
Not that the game is not
It
fun,
was
but playing
fun.
with him was
Yes,
just
it was
not,
fun.
Not.
And then it's really cool that you got the enhancement, enchantment cards
Enchantment cards.
that are in the dungeons where it changes it up all the time.
It changes it up.
It gives a condition for that dungeon, and it changes because you have a few of them of the enchantments. So you never know what you're gonna get in that
That's
dungeon.
true.
Like, oh, okay, this is the condition I got to meet this time
Yes.
to get something. So it's really really interesting. And then the artifacts they help you.
Yeah.
A lot, or they give you a monster. You have some monsters to the side that are special, and you get them when you get a certain artifact, and those monsters are powerful.
Yes, they are.
And they come in to kind of kill some stuff.
Yep.
They kind of come in and do some
That's what
stuff.
they were hired for.
That's what they were hired for. That's why you got the co-op. You got a
got your
company.
opponents.
You got a gang that you coming in to do some stuff.
Yeah.
So it is an interesting game. It's some replayability.
Yes.
And you can just beat up on your opponent.
Exactly.
Because that's what you literally are doing.
Yes. So this is wizards and dungeons and dragons. Oh my.
Yes.
Oh
Oh
my.
my. Now, family, this is a prototype, but definitely, don't take our word for it for anything that's going on here. Like we do with all of our previews. Take a look at it, check it out, see what's going on, and see if your game group or family will like it. So, Starla, where can you find OFPG even in these dungeons that we're crawling in?
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games,
Yep.
you can find us on Facebook, Instagram,
Yes.
Twitter,
Yep.
right here on YouTube,
Right here.
and TikTok.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Thank you, family, for checking out this preview of Wizards & Co. by Sinister Fish Games. And if you got any questions or comments, please put it down below. But like we always say, we want you to know one thing. We love you. Bye now.
Everybody.